You know, I don't really um, understand how people can put trust in people like all like 100%. You know what I mean? Like rely on people 100%. And I used to feel bad for having one foot in, one foot out in a relationship, in a friendship. Like just having one foot in, one foot out. Because you gotta protect yourself, man. You have to protect yourself at all costs. People change like the seasons, bro. And when they decide to do that, you gotta be two steps ahead. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a step ahead. You gotta be able to land, bro, on your feet. When motherfuckers change or say they can't do it or they won't do it or they're not going to do it or they gotta change their heart or they got like from anything, bro, relationships, family, friends, co-workers, like I'm not giving nobody that type of I'm not giving nobody that kind of power. I'm not giving nobody that, bro. And there's so many people that rely, so many people that trust, and they go into it 100%. Like even in a relationship, bro, you really 100% is detrimental to you. Imagine putting everything into another person. Trust, relying on this person, you know, depending on this person. The worst come to worst, as we say, that we tell ourselves, worst come to worst, or plan B, plan C, you know, all this shit. Like, imagine relying on any other human being, like that. I don't want to rely on nobody. I don't want to trust nobody that much. Some of us don't even rely on ourselves that much. Some of us don't even trust ourselves that much. Like we trust other people. Like we rely on other people, and they let us down the most. That's why we always got some shit to talk about. We always got some shit to tell somebody else about how this person stood us up or let us down or ain't hold us down or ain't ride for us the right way and ain't do what they said they was gonna do and was disloyal and switched up on us. Like, why would you ever put that much trust on a person? And why would you ever put that much trust in that person? Why would you ever rely on somebody like that? Nobody should be relied on. Nobody should have that much trust, that much dependability from you or from you. Nobody should have more of that than you have for your own self. How the fuck can you trust and believe in anybody outside of yourself more than you trust and believe in yourself? And that's the crazy thing. Like, if people bet on themselves the way they rely and bet on other people, this shit wouldn't even be a topic of discussion. This wouldn't even be a conversation. It's almost like sometimes it seems like people are here for that reason, like to let us down. You know what I'm saying? To cross us, to do us bad. You got good people out here for sure, but most of the time, most people's experience with other people when they love and trust 100%, 1,000%, they end up burning their own self. They end up shooting themselves in the foot. But one thing, bro, my mom didn't teach me a lot. She really didn't teach me shit. But little do she know I learned so much from her. She taught me shit without teaching me. But I learned so much from her. I learned a lot of shit through her life experiences, through her fuck ups, watching her go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Watching her go through shit over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Seeing her at her low points in life. And it just taught me what and who not to be. What not to do. And I hate that it's at the expense of her life experience and, you know, her quality of life, but it is. And it just reminds me every day that I talk to her, you know, when I see what she's going through. Like, sometimes I really believe that people are placed in our lives for a reason, like as examples of what not to do, who not to be. That's all my mom has ever been. Like, my whole life, that's all she been. And this shit probably really is to keep me on track, keep me dialed in. You know what I mean? I made plenty of fuck ups, but I'm always able to see it. I'm always able to see what she going through. I'm always able to take something from that and apply it to my life. You know what I mean? So I could be better and shit. You know what I mean? But one of the big things that she's dealing with right now, and it's just a reminder, like, relying on people, family, friends, like, bro, I don't know how people do it. I can't rely. Excuse me. I can't rely on no motherfucking body, bro. I used to be real reliant on people. Family. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole shit. But as time go on, as I get older, I'm obsessed with self-sufficiency. I'm obsessed with not needing, like, if I want to collaborate, if I want to be a part of something, if I want to be around people, if I want to spend time, if I want to have people, you know, be in my space, my company, like, give people my time, bro. Like, it's on my terms. It ain't because I need you. It ain't because I want something from you. I need an opportunity. I need your help with something. I need you to, so, you know, I need to rely on you in this kind of way. Can I come stay with you? Can I borrow this? I don't never want to, and I mean, it could be from what I see my mom go through, but I see other people go through it too, not just her. People in general in the world. People I know, people that I don't know. You see it all around us. Like, people rely on other people. People put so much trust in people. People give people 100, 1,000% of them, like, when they shouldn't. You should never do that, even in a relationship, even to your wife, even to your husband. Only people that should get 100%, bro, is your kids, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, until they prove you, like, until they do some shit. Like, you got people out here that got demons for kids. Yes, it's a time and point that you pull away from that. You know what I'm saying? And it's no longer unconditional. That's a whole nother story. But your kids, anything else outside of you and your kids, like, you always gotta have something, have a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? An exit strategy. Not left hand don't left hand don't know what the right hand doing. You know what I'm saying? Right hand don't let the left hand know, like, the left hand don't let the right hand know what it's doing. Whatever the fuck, I don't know. Whatever the term is, but, you know, yeah, like, the left don't know what the right doing. Right don't know what the left doing. Some shit like that. But yeah, bro, like, you gotta always be ready to move on. You gotta always be ready to pivot. You watch people that put everything in their relationships and in the family and in the idea of this and the idea of that, and they be in shambles. they be fucked up. Once that shit don't go the way that they thought it was gonna go, or they got a wife, or they got a husband, or family member, or whatever, and they ain't show up for them, it be devastated. You know what I'm saying? The world be like crashing down, like the world. I feel like the world coming to an end. I got a cousin, like he got married, did everything the right way, bought a house with this chick, and she cheated. She went out and she did some foul shit. Left this nigga with the crib. I mean, he kicked her out, but still, like, he didn't prepare. He didn't plan to have to kick her out. He didn't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He had all 10 in. He had all 10 toes in. He had both feet in. He wasn't thinking about the future or the possibilities of somebody not showing up. You know what I mean? Or the possibility of not being able to trust or rely on this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom, like, relying on family. They shit on her every time. You know what I mean? People wake up with different emotions and different feelings every fucking day. You gotta be prepared to pivot. You gotta be prepared that you gotta hit them. You gotta think like, yo, any day it could go down. It's a fucked up way to think, but it's a realistic way to think. I've been there, done that. I don't want to ever rely on a person. I don't want to ever put all of my trust in a person. I don't ever want to lean on a person 100%. You get what I'm saying? You want to do what you need to do on your end. Become self-sufficient. Be okay when you're alone, when you're by yourself. Be able to trust and bet on yourself. Be able to rely on yourself. I've never seen nothing like it. Like, people will rely and depend on people more than they rely and depend on themselves, and it's the craziest shit in the world to me. If you had that much trust and confidence and everything else in yourself, bro, you wouldn't need nobody else. You wouldn't need to put that kind of energy into somebody else. You wouldn't need to put that kind of reliance and being dependent on another person. You wouldn't need to do that. Because you solid, you taken care of as much as you can. We all take losses, we all fall down, all that. But as long as you doing what you need to do and you set yourself up every time, giving yourself the best chance, the highest chance to be successful and to be able to take care of you, you can't go wrong with that, bro. Like I said, I watch my mom and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, it really ain't nobody's fault but yours. Like, because you spent your whole life relying on people. Family, friends, men, whatever. People change, bro. People's minds change. You know what I'm saying? Like, their emotions, they heart change, bro. Niggas will wake up and know that you need them and you relying on them and kick you the fuck out. Bitch can know you ain't got nowhere to go. You her only family. And if she feel like it, if she pay most of the bills, and this is somebody you love and care about, y'all share information, y'all share secrets, she know all your shit, she know your heart, y'all good. She might wake up and say, yo, I can't do this no more. What are you gonna do? Be mad? No, be mad at yourself that you allowed yourself to get to a place where you relied on somebody that much. You confided in somebody that much. Fuck everybody out here, bro. Everybody is suspect. Everybody's sketchy, bro. Anybody can switch. Yeah, bro. Anybody can switch. You gotta have that mentality. It feel good right now. It's comfortable right now. We chilling. We sleep in the same bed. We lovey-dovey. We cuddle. We watch movies. We laugh. We joke. We go places. This is my best homie. You know what I'm saying? This is my mom. This is my dad. This is my grandma. We good. We family. Bro, it's good till it ain't. It's good till it ain't. It's good till it ain't. And that's with any and everybody, any and everything. It's good till it ain't. You gotta have you. You gotta make sure you good every time. And niggas will call it selfish. Because people want you to be vulnerable. People want you to trust in them so badly. Like, it's like people, they take that as another level of love. Humans take that they consider that like another level of love. Like, yo, the fact that you trust in me and you put your life in my hands and you trust that I would never do you any kind of way, and I got your best interest at heart, and I would never see you go without, and I would never da-da-da, and I would never. Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit, because things change, people change. Things change, people change. Situations change. Jobs, get laid off, fired. Like, people want to think they unconditional, but most people are conditional, bro. Relationship, family, it don't matter. Most people gonna do what's good for them, and as should you. This is for the person that is, overly trusting people, or putting too much into people, putting your guard down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn near to a point where you're stupid. I think everybody should have one hand behind their back. They should have a trick up their sleeve. We need to normalize that. That's looked at as like so bad. I got a trick up my sleeve. I got my hand behind my back. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I got one foot out. I got the toes crossed. I got the fingers crossed. Something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm protecting me. And a lot of people might feel like, well, why you gotta protect yourself if you in a relationship? You shouldn't be with somebody that you can't trust, or that you think would do something like that. That's some shit somebody that's delusional would say. That's what an idiot would say. That's what somebody that is under the hypnosis would say. That's what somebody who is not able to think for themselves, or not able to process reality, not being able to accept reality. A lot of us want to live in these fairy tale worlds, and these have these ideas that certain things would never happen. Trust me, I was like that too, until it happened, and I wasn't ready for it. I had both feet in. I ain't had no hands behind my back. I ain't had no toes and fingers crossed. Fuck, my eyes wasn't crossed. I ain't had no tricks up my sleeve. I was all in, and somebody switched up on me, and I wasn't ready. Same shit I tell my mom. Like, I be trying to give her the game. Like, just because she older than me don't mean nothing. I got some game. I see some things you don't see. I understand some things you can't understand, or you don't understand, or you don't want to understand. I'm calling it how I see it. Stop relying on people. They only let you down. Stop getting your hopes up. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting trust in people, and start being self-sufficient. Start taking care of you first. Start putting one foot in, one foot out. Start having a trick up your sleeve. Have a nest egg, because you just never know. People want to believe that it won't happen to them until it do. It happened to me, and it was the scariest shit of my life, bro. And all I could credit that to, the only person that I could blame when I wanted to blame everybody was my fucking self. That I allowed myself to become that comfortable. I allowed myself to put that much trust in one person. I allowed myself to be vulnerable and everything else, and it cooked me. I wanted to fucking melt down if you couldn't have told me the world wasn't coming to an end. Especially from who did it to me. I never would have seen it coming. It devastated me. And outside of seeing my mom through her life experiences of relying on every fucking body but herself, betting on everybody and trusting everybody but herself, I also had a moment like where like I was able to experience that as well. Like, damn, this shit real. And it brought some of the best shit out of me. It was a learning curve. It was something that, it wasn't a loss looking back on it. It was a lesson. It was a way to never get that lackadaisical, never get that comfortable with anybody. Because people change like the seasons. People wake up with changes of hearts, changes of mindset every day. People fall in and out of love every day. People say yes and no, yes, then change their mind every day. And the sooner you start to just invest in yourself and stop putting trust and stop relying on others, the better. Because it ain't about shit if a nigga say I can't do it. If a nigga get your hopes up and then they change their mind or they back out. If a motherfucker try to say get out, you can't live here no more, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that. It ain't about shit. Because the shit that they make it such a bad thing is actually a good thing. And that's protecting you in the long run. That's protecting you in the end. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, having an exit strategy, having an exit plan, a just in case plan. We want to believe and love people so much and care about people and believe that we're loved and cared about so much that we don't even want to think about an exit plan. Just like for example, people don't want to believe that they're going to die one day. So much so that they won't get life insurance. I'm one of them people. I'll probably get some in the near future, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, now that I'm seeing things through a different set of eyes. But bro, those are the things that I never really paid attention to and never gave any energy or attention to because I'm like, I don't want to think about dying. Fuck, I'm gonna get life insurance for. I don't want to think about that shit. The same shit with people we love and care about. And we think love and care about us. We don't want to plan for an exit or a just in case. We don't want to have a just in case strategy or a just in case plan because we never want to accept the fact that this person could cheat. I could do something, this person could wake up with ill intentions, change her heart. I tell my mom all the time, family ain't shit. She don't want to believe me. She's still buying to the family shit. Family ain't nothing but a word. It's a curse. I tell her. You feel what I'm saying? I done told other people. I done gave words of advice to other people that ask for it. Yo, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. That's the best way I can put it. Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. I wasn't ready. So then when it happened to me, I had to scramble and I had to get ready. And I was emotional and I was lost and I was scared. I was taken by surprise. I was blindsided. I felt like somebody deceived me. Like, I don't know. Like, I felt all kinds of ways, bro. Rely on yourself. I can't stress that enough. You know, it's just going to help you along your journey when you do get with people, when you get in a relationship, when you get married, when you're dealing with family. It's going to save you of a lot of heartache. It's going to save you of a lot of disappointment and letdown too. Don't get that fucked up because a lot of that come from that. Relying on people, and we be wanting to be mad at the person and be mad at yourself that you allowed yourself or that you're in a place in your life where you need to rely on somebody. Look in the mirror. Accountability 101. Are you self-sufficient? Are you practicing self-sufficiency? Are you putting yourself in the best places and situations to avoid this from happening so this never happens? Are you doing that right now when you go to work? Are you saving money? Are you whatever you may need to do to avoid a first time or to avoid a second time or third or fourth time? Some of us, we only got to go through that shit once. You only got to slap our hands. We only got to burn our hands on the stove one time. We ain't got to do it a second or third time. Some people got to go through it a 9th and a 10th. My mom is one of the people that got to go through it a 9th, a 10th, 100 times. But I think she even coming around to the idea of like, bro, I have to bet on me. I have to show up for me. I have to rely on me. Put that same trust and put that same level of dependency on me that I put in and on others. Fuck people, bro. They secondary, bro. It's you first. And it'll just, like I said, you'll avoid letdown. You'll avoid being upset. You know what I'm saying? And feeling like, you know, you was double crossed, or you was, you know what I mean, somebody backstabbed you, or you know what I mean, like you was let down and shit like that, bro. Don't nobody want to go through that, bro. You want to always have you. We got emotions and feelings and shit, but those are get overable. When you really relying on somebody, you know what I mean, like as much as you could think about that has to do with relying. We all know how people rely on other people, bro. Like I said, it could be, you know, merging, buying a house together, or doing this, being in a relationship, expecting somebody to care about your feelings, represent you the right way. It could be anything, bro. It could be a favor. It could be anything. It could be anything. Trust us, like I said, trusting somebody with your heart 100%. Trusting somebody to love you the way you love them. Prioritize you the way you prioritize them. Look out for you like you look out for them. Like, bro, people are here damn near feel like to let us down, to devastate us, to break our hearts, to do all of that shit, bro. That's why I said you gotta be about yourself. You gotta prioritize yourself. It's cool to have people around and shit like that and fuck with people on your terms. Like I said, I tell my mom, like, bro, you gotta lock in. I'm tired of hearing about you falling short, you getting the shitty end of the stick, people doing you a certain kind of way. Because again, I learned so much from just watching her go through life. I'm telling you, she don't even realize how much she's taught me. She's taught me so much unknowingly, unintentionally. She's taught me so much, bro, just watching her life and her journey, her life's journey. Taught me who not to be and what not to do. Just by her living her life. And me seeing her live her life, she taught me so much. Just watching her. So, you know, for me, it's like, it's next level for me in self-sufficiency at this point in my life. But, you know, it's sad watching that. Like, bro, I'm tired of hearing about it. Fix it. And the only way to fix it is to do something about it. Change it. Do it differently, bro. Rely on yourself. Bet on yourself. If you scared, if there's some fear there, go do it. Don't go around it. Don't avoid it. But just for anybody out there, bro, don't rely on no motherfucking body more than people rely on other people more than they rely on themselves. How is that possible? How can you rely and trust and depend on somebody more than you rely, trust, and depend on yourself? That's loving somebody more than you love yourself. Like, all that shit is like, it's just crazy. It's insanity. So yeah, it's like, man, bet on you, bro.